Hey everyone, so it's sad to see how the Indians are spoiling our reputation. Lots of thefts I see at the LCBOs in Waterloo area, Toronto. It's sad. I mean, some of us want to make something of our lives and we want to come up, and others of us are going around stealing alcohol, and it's hard. It's very, very hard. I really hope Doug Ford is serious about investing in employees and keeping people in jobs, because that has not been my experience of Canada. They hire you for 3 to 6 months, then they let you go. And if you live in a country, you all have the same opportunities, right? We're all applying for the same jobs. We're doing the same things. And I'm like my mom. If I had a car, I would get in the car and I would go. But unfortunately, this country is not safe anymore. You can see what's happening. When we were in Zim, we went everywhere with my mom. We went to Inyanga. We had family trips. We went to Kariba. We went to Vic Falls. We did a lot, and I loved my country. If things were good there and I could get a job there, I would go back. I wouldn't stay here. I would go back, because here I haven't done any traveling. I haven't done much. I took my friend Maria when she came from South Africa. I took her to Quebec, and we spent a few days there in Quebec and Montreal. And then I went, when I was on this one campaign, I went to help them to launch it. But other than that, I haven't seen that much. I make the most of things wherever I am. And for all the young people who are watching my videos, you need to make something of your lives. Don't go around doing drugs, stealing, creating problems for people. Like, make something of your lives. Try to get into an apprenticeship with somebody where you can learn a skill, where you can learn cooking or baking or, secretarial skill later on. Try to go to university. Like, do whatever you can to make something of your life. And don't give up hope, because it's sad what's happening in our world. Educated people can't get jobs. There's a massacre taking place in Nigeria of Christians, and it's really sad. That's all I can say. I mean, you can't get any job today. You have to have a basic degree to get an entry-level role in customer service in the banks, or a secretarial role. For anything, they want you to have a basic degree. And so it's very hard all over. That's why I'm doing my John Maxwell. I'm applying for funding. I'm applying for grants. I'm applying to different companies that are doing work with the underprivileged in South Africa. And I'm not going to give up on my dreams. I'm not going to give up on the hope that the money is going to come through for me. Even here in Toronto, when I came, I went to they have these outdoor films. I used to go to them. I used to go to all the free concerts, the jazz festivals. Wherever I am, I make the most of it. If I go to Scotland, I'll make the most of it there. If I go to England, I'll make the most of it there. I loved all the art galleries in England, and even here. I don't go far, I just go to the art galleries up the road. And I take photos, all those beautiful photos of paintings. They're just the gallery up the road. And I asked the owner, I said, do you mind if I take photos? He said, no, it helps me. You can take as many photos as you want, and you can post them on the internet. So I don't get companies and organizations that say, don't criticize us, don't put anything on social media. Like, why wouldn't you? It helps you. It helps you to make things better. It also showcases you when things are good. So, yeah. I told my mom also, she said, oh, I lost my confidence. I said, why? I said, we lived there in that bush by ourselves, and you refused to sell that house. We used to go everywhere, even in the bush. She's like, yeah, but it's the people here. I said, yeah, tell them off. She's like, no. I said, yeah, because they think we're stupid because we grew up in Africa. They think we're living in fear. We're not. We're not living in fear. Even here in the condo building, these women, they called me. I was going into the elevator, and they called me to tell me, oh, you know, there's been break-ins, and we come home and the back door's open. I said, you better tell the police then. But I mean, as women, we also have to be prepared. Keep our doors locked. The balcony doors, keep it locked. Even if you go to the washroom, keep it locked. Keep your door locked when you're inside. Don't leave your keys near the door. You know, I've got perfume that I keep near my bed. I have a whistle on my car, not my car, I don't have a car. On my key ring, I have a whistle. So just do things to protect yourself. If you want, keep some paper by your bed. No, just do things like that, because unfortunately, what happened in Zimbabwe is now happening all over. I've never seen videos like this of the thieves going in and grabbing bottles in England and here and walking out with them. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I worked at Future Shop, so I know I used to catch them at Future Shop, just like I caught them at our retail store in Zimbabwe. But it's sad. I mean, you know, it's very hard right now. There's no jobs. So I hope I get my funding, because all my videos are free that I'm doing. Maxwell Leaders, they charge, it's like 3,000 for half a day, and then 6,000 for a full day if you get them to speak. We have rates that we apply. They have a spreadsheet that they send out. So I'm working off those same rates for what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that I'll get opportunities to help in the schools, in different places. Because if I don't have the funding, I can't live on fresh air. That's the reality. But wherever you are, make the most of it. You know, go to the parks, visit the tourist areas. There's so many nice places here in Toronto that I've been to. I've been to Casa Loma, I've been to the exhibition center, I've been downtown. Sometimes I go downtown just to see the tulips when they plant them, just to walk around. The cherry trees I've seen at Hyde Park. So you make the most of it wherever you go. I don't like New York. It's too much for me. But if I don't get any work here, I'll move and I'll go to America, or I'll go somewhere else, because I'm not a tree. I can move. I don't have to stay in one place. And I'm still young. I'm not, like anywhere near retirement age. So I can go. And my vocation is being a spiritual director. So that's what I would like to focus on and integrate the John Maxwell. And, make a success of it. Have retreats, guided retreats. But let's see. It's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, I graduated in 2011. So the Archdiocese of Toronto has had my name since then. It's not like I graduated yesterday. So, I don't know. But if I can get something related to adult education, where I can teach theology, where I can go into it, then that's what I want to do. And yeah, I mean, we lived in Africa, and I don't want to just do it on my own. I want to hire people. I want to have employees working for me. That's why I was looking at those houses in Zimbabwe and Cape Town, because I like big houses. I don't like small little places. You feel like you're cooped up and you don't have a garden or anything. At Roosevelt Gardens, I used to go sit in the garden, because we had a big lawn on one side, then we had a fountain on the other side, and it was off the main road. So anyway, I'm here now, but yeah, I'm not planning to become a whore. I'm not planning on becoming a sex worker. I'm not planning on doing any of the things that the so-called liberals are fighting for. No, thank you. I work too hard and I sacrifice too much for myself, for my family, for my friends, to go that route. And it's very discouraging to see that that's what people are promoting. It's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Anyway, make the most of life. That's all I say. And if you're young, do it. go on these working holidays, take opportunities, go see different countries, go work on camps. Do it while you're young. Because once you get old, you might not get those opportunities. I'm happy I went to England and I got on those tours and I did everything that I could possibly do. And if I could go back to England, I would go back. I would go back to Scotland, to Ireland, to Wales as an educated person. I would go back. I apply to secretarial roles there every day. Every day I apply an HR director roles. Because if you work as an executive assistant, you have to be able to work at that executive level in Europe. So that's what I say. Zimbabwe was nice. It was one of the best countries in the world. And the Vic Falls, Kariba, and Nyanga, we have beautiful places in Zimbabwe. If people get a chance to go, they should go. I love Zimbabwe. It's one of the best places, and it's not like here, the police will just arrest the people and throw them in the jail. They're stealing like this and all that. It's not tolerated there. Yes, you do get invasions, you do get break-ins, but what I'm seeing on the cameras, open, brazenly going into places and hammering on the glass thing, the cases for the jewelry and stealing, and everybody's filming. The guys in Zimbabwe would catch them and they would hammer them. They wouldn't let them run away like that. That's the difference between the guys there and the guys here. They treat you like a man here when you're a woman. They don't protect you. They don't fight for you. They don't do anything. That's why I miss England and I miss them. If what was done to me there, here was, if they even tried it in Zimbabwe or England, there would have been all hell to pay. What was done to me here would never have been allowed. Not in South Africa, not in England, and not in Zimbabwe. They would have taken those guys from Credit Suisse and all the banks, they would have taken them to the police station, not me. It's disgusting how I've been treated. I'm sorry, but that's the reality.